Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill on this Friday. Brent, Tennessee back on the practice field, started inside, moved out, and then we had talked about the hopefulness of some of these young kids. They weren't able to make it in for the morning practice, but they'll be here this afternoon and should be able to go through practice tomorrow, something we won't be at.
Yeah, we will not, because this Tennessee's moving into game week, and we saw that today. Scout team guys, scout team jerseys. The previous days that we got a chance to watch practice was all about fundamentals. This was starting to really look into some game plan stuff, some Purdue stuff. We saw a lot of special teams, some punt team work today. This is moving more into a game prep mode for Tennessee. They'll still do some individual fundamentals, but this is more about some game prep stuff. We saw that today with the coaches, like, hey, don't film this, don't show this, because they're starting to get into game planning.
The one player that has been here all week long is Jordan Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
He drew some praise from Omari Thomas today.
Yeah, he did, from Omari Thomas and from Tim Banks. And the thing is, effort. Got a long ways to go, but willingness to learn, the way he's going about trying to get to the front of the line to do drills and that type of thing. I think a lot of people are pleased. Upside there is pretty high because he's got a pretty good, he's got a good work ethic coming in. You know that from a guy who's lost the weight that he's lost. He really got himself in shape this fall to be a much better football player.
Spoke to Theo Jackson. Theo Jackson knows they're going to get a lot of opportunity in the back end, as construction continues here on campus.
Yeah.
But Purdue likes to throw it a lot. Now, he compared it to Ole Miss, but also said, hey, the quarterback does not want to run, is much more of a pocket statue than Matt Corral.
Yeah, one of those deals where Ole Miss, from the standpoint of they throw it a lot, but they don't play with the tempo and they don't play with a running quarterback. I think what he was alluding to, slip screen, some underneath stuff, then they'll try to hit you over the top. Theo Jackson seems to like this matchup. You can kind of see that in the way he responded to the question.
They played Ole Miss pretty well.
Right. He likes the way, he kind of likes this matchup. They're going to get tested. He's obviously excited about being at home and is excited about trying to leave Tennessee the right way. I thought it was interesting when he was like, it's time, my time's done. I just want to leave it the right way on this final game at home in front of all my friends and family.
Yeah, this is the first practice this week where Tennessee's been able to get outside. Every other practice has been indoors. It's been colder. Temperature-wise today, really nice. Obviously, they had to deal with a little bit of mist and a little bit of sprinkle out there this morning, which isn't a bad thing because you never know what kind of conditions you could face.
Well, and the one thing is the indoor's great. They got 100-yard indoor. They got some room, but they don't have outside room. So I think whenever that opportunity presents itself to get out there, Tennessee wants to take advantage of that, got out in front of the elements a little bit. It's a nice warm day today, but it just gives them more room to go to work. They feel like they can accomplish more out there.
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill.